Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want to share about biochemistry. So this is my first video in for medical student, which is biochemistry. So today I will share about the pathway of beta oxidation. Before we go to the beta oxidation, we must to activate the fatty acid first. So let's take a look on how the fatty acid will go to the beta oxidation. So first we have the adipose tissue. Okay. So in our body we have the adipose tissue, in our skin we have the adipose tissue, right? So from the in the adipose tissue we have the glycerol and the fatty acid. If you remember the structure, I will show. This is the glycerol. Okay, for example, this is the glycerol, and in the glycerol we have 3 fatty acid, isn't it? This is fatty acid, glycerol and fatty acid. And we want the fatty acid, we want only for the fatty acid, and the fatty acid will move to the blood vessel. So how we want to fatty acid only is from the enzyme, which is what the enzyme? Yes, lipase. From the enzyme lipase, and we will get the fatty acid. Fatty acid. And the fatty acid will move to the blood vessel. Okay, it will bring to the blood vessel, in our blood vessel. So from the adipose tissue, this is our adipose tissue, and this is our blood vessel. So fatty acid will bring it to the blood vessel. Okay, and then from the blood vessel we want to go to the target cell. But before that, we need to remember that in the target cell we need the mitochondria, because we need to degenerate, or we need to metabolize the fatty acid to the acyl CoA, isn't it? To the acyl CoA ataupun fatty acyl CoA. So how is we need the mitochondria in the target cell. So which of the cell that not contain of mitochondria, which is red blood cell and the brain cell. So basically the fatty acid will not go to the red blood cell and the brain, because not consist of mitochondria. Okay, boleh dapat? Okay, so from the blood vessel we need to pass through the membrane of this target cell. Okay, but remember that free fatty acid, sekarang kita panggil dia sebagai free fatty acid, dia tengah terkapai-kapai dekat luar ni, dekat luar membrane ni. Free fatty acid outside target cell. But remember that fatty acid have electronegative. So bila dia electronegative, cannot across the membrane of target cell. So how kita nak activate, kita nak masuk ke dalam ni, and then kita ambil dia ni, kita nak dia ni. So from the extracellular space, kita nak masuk ke dalam intracellular space. So bagaimana this process? Okay, from free fatty acid yang dekat luar ni tadi, dia akan pergi ataupun dia akan produce acyl CoA by the enzyme acyl CoA synthase. Maknanya kita synthesize the acyl CoA. Okay, so kita use the acyl CoA synthase, and in this process, in this phase, we need 2 ATP ataupun we need 2 higher energy. Sebab kalau if you aware that from this one ATP to AMP, adenosine monophosphate, from adenosine triphosphate to adenosine monophosphate. So basically kita guna 2 tenaga atau energy here. Okay, so from ATP first dia akan pergi ke ADP, adenosine diphosphate, and then barulah adenosine monophosphate. And kita guna 2 level of energy here, betul tak? So dia akan hasilkan gunakan dua energy in this phase. Okay, remember free fatty acid yang dekat luar ni, dia nak masuk ke dalam tak boleh sebab dia electronegative. So dia kena buat benda ni. This is activation of fatty acid. Okay, this is activation of fatty acid untuk dia masuk ke dalam inner membrane. Untuk dia masuk ke dalam intracellular space. So free fatty acid dia akan jadi acyl CoA. So acyl CoA dah ada dekat dalam ni. Okay, dah ada dekat dalam sel, bukan dalam mitokondria lagi tau. Dia masih ada dekat cytosol of the cell. Dia belum masuk ke dalam mitokondria lagi. Untuk dia masuk ke dalam mitokondria lagi, dia ada lagi dia punya mechanism. Okay, so acyl CoA yang dekat di sini dah, yang dekat intermembrane space ni, dia nak masuk into mitochondrion. But remember that in our mitochondrion we have a layer, which is we have the membrane also, right? So it will have the mechanism. It cannot pass through like easy macam tu je. Dia akan ada cerita dekat situ. So let's me teach on how the acyl CoA move from the outer membrane of mitochondria to the inner membrane mitochondria. So lah, di sini kita akan buat cerita lah. Okay, so si acyl CoA ni, okay, dia dekat luar tau. Dia nak masuk dalam bangunan ni. Contoh bangunan ni ada dua guard. Okay, the first guard and the second guard. Okay, si acyl CoA ni dia nak masuk dah. Okay, dekat guard yang pertama ni dia boleh masuk. Pak guard tu cakap, masuk je lah kau. Masuk je lah. Sebab dia, kenapa dia boleh masuk? Sebab dia ada pore. Dia ada lubang kat sini. Dia ada macam pore macam tu. Porin kita panggil lah ya. So dia bolehlah masuk. You can pass through the membrane. But tiba-tiba dekat dengan guard yang kedua ni, tiba-tiba Pak Guard cakap, hey, kejap, kau ada access card tak? Dia macam tu. Kau ada access card tak? Kalau tak ada, kau tak boleh masuk. Macam tu. So acyl CoA ni macam terkejut. Kenapa pula? Macam pertama dia boleh masuk, tiba-tiba dekat sini tak boleh masuk. So di sinilah kita akan ada cerita. Sebab kenapa dia tak boleh masuk? Because the membrane is not permeable. Need mechanism to acyl CoA pass through the inner membrane. Okay, so what is the mechanism that used in this phase, which is the carnitine shuttle? The carnitine shuttle will help the acyl CoA pass through the membrane, which is the specific is inner membrane of mitochondria. So the first enzyme that involved is carnitine palmitoyl transferase 1. Dah nama pun transferase, dia macam transportation. So dia kena ajak satu member yang kerja dekat sini, kerja dekat bangunan ni. Okay, which is the carnitine. Carnitine ni dia cakap, Phil rupanya. Mari sini, saya bawa kau masuk sebab saya ada access card. Dia ada access card. Si carnitine ni dia ada access card. Si Phil ni tak ada. So Phil ni tak boleh masuk. Faham tak? So carnitine ni yang akan membantu si Phil ni untuk pass through the membrane. Okay, so dia bawa. Okay, Phil, mari sini saya bawa awak. Tapi si CoA ni kena remove dulu, kena tinggalkan dekat luar. So dia orang pun masuk. Pak Guard tu cakap, okay, ada apa nama dia? Ya, ada access card, boleh masuk. Okay, masuklah diorang. So Phil dengan carnitine ni pun masuk. Okay, tapi carnitine tu dia hanya membantu sekejap lah untuk dia masuk je. Untuk dia masuk, takkan lagi nak teman sampai bila-bila kan kat dalam tu. Dia pun ada kerja kan. So di sini kita ada carnitine translocase. Maksudnya from the acyl carnitine, dua orang tu tadi, Phil dengan si carnitine yang ada access card ni, dia ni perlu keluar dulu. Dia kena keluar. Dia kena pergi ke intermembrane space. Dekat intermembrane space, andai kata ada acyl yang lain datang, dia akan tolong. Awak macam tu. Faham tak? So acyl ni pun akan, sebab kita kena degenerate acyl CoA to the acyl CoA to the fatty acyl CoA. Awak tak tukar warna. Fatty acyl CoA. Faham tak? Faham? Okay. So, si carnitine tu pun pergilah balik ke intermembrane space. So, akan ada satu lagi enzim which is carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2, which is acyl ni dia akan jadi fatty acyl CoA and coenzyme A. Dan benda tu akan berulang. That is the pathway of fatty acyl CoA, and then fatty acyl CoA ni dia akan go to the beta oxidation. Nanti I akan extend to in the next video. Okay, that's it. Thank you.